So I am cooking dinner tonight. I finally have the energy to do it. And my friend named this crack because while you're cooking it, you're gonna want to eat it. It is a Chinese food dinner style, and I have the book that my parents got the recipe from. We don't know which one it is. There are two recipes in there, and I don't put everything in it, so I'm not sure which one's which. Just keep forgetting to ask Jerry. So, what you start off with is pork. I am doing a pork rib, but I cheated and had them cut it up. It was on actually a really good sale. So, you put that in water with shallots. I only had dried. I have used both, so it is not really a big deal. I don't find a difference in the meals. So you boil that until it is cooked, and then you're going to want to drain it. Sorry about the cats, they keep moving the tripod. You cook this until it's done, then you're going to set it off. Unfortunately, I never do it far enough ahead. You need the meat cooler because you're going to put it in a flour and egg and soy sauce mixture to fry up next. So you don't want to cook the egg before you get to frying. Okay, we have the meat draining and cooling, and this is the garlic I had made yesterday. I let it completely cool, and I am now dropping it into a mason jar, and this is where I will keep it. I cannot tell you how long this keeps because it never gets very far in my house. It lasts 3 months maybe, and that is usually double the size we have. Right now, I don't know how long this will last. It has never ruined, so I wish I could tell you. So in this pan, I am going to do the frying. In the bowl, I'm going to do the flour, soy sauce, and egg mixture. I can't tell you what the measurements are because I just do it by sight. You want a thick batter, but you want it thin enough where all of the meat will be covered. I'm still working on some of these new pans. So this one is going to be a true test. I'm just dropping the meat into the batter. So in this back burner, the one you see doing a boil is soy sauce, garlic, rice wine vinegar and some brown sugar. You are going to want to make a glaze. From what I remember when we made it when I was younger, it was like a candied glaze almost. I don't make mine quite like that. It's still, you're not crunching into anything. It's still amazing. It's just not as thick. So I just boil that mixture until it cooks down, and this mixture does take quite a bit of time. So just know that you will be cooking that for a while. The smell of the soy sauce will change. It will smell burnt, but if you taste it, be very careful. Cool it off, but it will taste just fine. So I have my Instant Pot on the other counter, and it is making rice. That doesn't take very long. I did 4 cups of rice, 8 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I only did 2. We barely had enough rice for everybody because Connor is a big rice person. But it's cooking, and now you just fry these in batches. It doesn't take long. What you're wanting to do is crisp up the outside because you want the crisp with the smoothness of the sauce together. And so we're just going to cook them up in batches because you don't want to overcrowd the pan. So because I don't measure, I ended up with way too much sauce. And so I'm going to put some aside and put it in the fridge because this is a dish we like and it makes a really good glaze for over rice. So what I'm doing is frying, and I drain it and then I put it in the bowl. So, and that was a cornstarch mixture just to kind of thicken up. We'll let that cook a little longer so it gets nice and thick. And I'm hollering into the front room with where Joni is. And so I'm going to pull these out, and once this sauce thickens up just a little more, I am going to drizzle it into the bowl over the meat, and that will be it. I serve it over rice, and that's dinner. It is really simple and a hit every time. And I'm gonna have to tell you, I did not clean that pan that night. I did it the next day and it wiped clean. This is a sticky sauce, and even on the outside it came off. Thank you for joining us again, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.